Because it's not only the black workers from Tswana land or Venda land or Zulu land that come to work in South Africa.
When studying about the collapse of the apartheid regime, it is anticipated ukuthi there's a class of white racists bebangafuni ukuthi iphele yabo because they benefited from apartheid, obviously. However, it's a bit unsettling to also learn ukuthi there was a fraction of the black ruling class, the black capitalistic class, which nabo were fixated not only in maintaining apartheid but perpetuating its policies, yabo, because they had benefited nabo themselves from the regime. Yabo. So apartheid is a policy of separate development. Blacks and whites both develop independently of each other. Yangithola? So during apartheid, Tina, as black people, were given a piece of useless land, yabo, which was called the Bantustans. Yabo. So I digress kancane, ne? 1913, the colonialist white government took the entire land of South Africa. Then bashiya nje umhlaba omncane babiza ngabo-Bantustans to be left for abantu abamnyama, yabo. So during apartheid, the then ruling government, the apartheid ruling government, designated a couple of homelands to black tribal chiefs, and in some instances they were like political votes, and abantu were voted to be in power, such as the Transkei, yabo. So the Xhosa were given the Transkei, which was their land. The Zulu were given iKwaZulu under King Mangosuthu Buthelezi. The Xhosa were under Chief Kaiser. The Sotho were in Qwaqwa, and the Bophutwana were in Bophutwana, which was the Bantu land, the Bantu stands for the Tswana people. Yabo. So laba bebahula those places used to benefit financially from the apartheid regime ngoba beba-president from laphaya, yabo. So they used to get paid, bathola amathenda nayo yonke la thing, yabo. So it was in their best interest to maintain the regime. Mara the most formidable of the Home forces was the Inkatha Freedom Party, which was fixated in maintaining an independent KwaZulu homeland. So the idea of having a tribe, if we independent, its party, like was very viable for the apartheid regime, obvious. They were available for a separate development. So having an African tribe, evumelana nabo ukuthi thina sifuna ukuba uZulu sisiphathe, was very lucrative. Yangithola? Inkinga iqale ngo-1993 to 1994, yabo. Ngoba lana laba, when they realized ukuthi no man, if like the ANC does come to power, nomhlaba lo wethu sithole under apartheid, now the power lesinayo as ama-chiefs and kings will soon cease to exist, yabo. Therefore, they did something very atrocious, very vile, to ensure ukuthi abantu didn't vote. You understand? So firstly, the IFP and the Bophutwana people aligned themselves with the AWB, which was an anti-democratic apartheid right-wing organization, which was led by a white racist, ebizwa ngokuthi uTerra Blanke, yabo. So AWB supplied weapons to Inkatha in a struggle against the so-called terror, which is democratic government, yabo. Bezoba inkinga to Inkatha, obviously. So ngalama weapons langa Inkatha had received from the AWB, they were planning on starting a civil war, yabo, to ensure ukuthi the state is ungovernable. Kusho ukuthi Inkatha under Mr. Buthelezi beyinoku-attack abantu in the townships, yabo. Like bekunokufa abantu abaningi mfethu. Like laba baba-commit like i-massacre, yangithola. Like bebangena emalokishini, bafike bahlinza abantu, babulala abantu, yabo. So in extent ukuthi these people bebaqale ne-militia. They started an army yabo in the Malaba camp, yabo, where it is said ukuthi 5,000 to 8,000 Zulu regiments were ready for war to throw like a country in anarchy. Yabo, 1994 ngesikhathi thina besaplane ukuvota, yabo. To make matters worse, Inkatha went on a campaign, in lack of a better way, yabo, went on a campaign bebayibiza ngokuthi iMayehle. So in this Mayehle, they were willing to ensure ukuthi no one voted for the ANC, not let alone voting for the ANC. No one even participated in the votes, yabo. Ukuthi nje if you were heard speaking about politics, you were slaughtered. If you heard utoyitoya ugcoka isikipa se-ANC of any political party, labo bebakubulala mfethu. There's even an instance where khona abantwana abayi-4, the youngest was 6 and the oldest was 12. They bahleli in the ebusuku, yabo, surrounded by umlilo and singing ingoma zomzabalazo, obviously in KZN. And abantu laba bathi mebezwa labantwana laba singing these songs, bahamba bayobabulala, cabanga. The youngest was 6 njengoba ngisho. And abantu laba akusuthi like they were just killed, they were slaughtered, mutilated, yangithola. And izange phelele just ebantwaneni, yaqhubeka even to ama-adults, even to ama-communities, even families, mfethu, ufika in certain instances like an entire family from the youngest to the oldest was slaughtered, yangithola.
Let me say, we are ready for them. They must come for revenge, but we are ready for them.
So we knew ukuthi AWP was giving ibhamu to Inkatha, yabo. However, it seems kunesandla semfene in this battle between the IFP and the ANC, yabo. Ukuthi AWP, the racist white people, did not only just give Inkatha ama weapons, but what they used to do was they know what they gave ibhamu to Inkatha, yabo. So later on, bebafike bagqoke impahla ze-ANC, then bafike bathola abantu abamnyama abazosebenzisana nabo, bafike bagqoke impahla ze-ANC, then bahambe bayo-hostela, bayo-attack ama-members of Inkatha, yabo. Then obviously Inkatha, because has ama-weapons and ukwatile, babuye bazo-revenge eKasi, yabo. And same thing ngaseKasi, mebaseKasi bebafike bagqoke as i-IFP, then bafike bazo-attack in the townships to further perpetuate their war.
There would have been bloodshed. And if they try to do it again, there will be bloodshed. That I can assure you all. Is there any prospect?
Their war there. Yabo. Mara, this unrest, this political unrest, or this political violence, even though usasekhona namanje, nalama tension anga asasekhona, yabo. Mara what died down before the end of the elections, yabo. Jokuthi in the Bophutwana, King Mongobe, Chief Mongobe, the Tswana people bash, we don't want to be ruled by this guy. But even though he was black, he didn't serve my interest of the black people. But he was a Lekki. He was a Lekki of the apartheid regime. And so, like, even though like he was a black man, he was a white man, he was a black man. He was a black man with white motives. Yabo. So in 1994, the Bophutwana people, the Tswana people of South Africa, batoyitoya, and there was a Bophutwana uprising, which bahamba bayoluta. What happened in 2021 was the second time it happened here in South Africa. The first time it occurred was in 1994 when the Bophutwana people rose against Chief Mongobe. Njengoba bekangafuni ukuthi the Tswana people bahambe bayovota in the elections. Yabo. While the Transkei, because was they were tribalistic back then, yabo. So to them, seeing uMandela as a Xhosa was enough ukuthi banga-resist, yabo, ngoba they thought ukuthi as a Xhosa man uzofika lapha asserve ama interest of the Xhosa people, forgetting ukuthi uMandela was an African, not just a Xhosa man, yabo. And then the IFP ke yona realizing ukuthi regardless of bethera besifakela yona, people bebazovota regardless. But there was even an instance lapha umama and standing in line interview bambuza ukuthi aren't you scared ukuthi IFP izofika indubule njengoba nime elayinini. Lo mama washo ukuthi hayi noma bangeza mfethu, if it means I have to die here then I'm willing to die. Yabo, shows the resilience of the people ukuthi noma singaba oppressed by white and black people, so hlezi is resilient mina ngeke basivalele, yangithola. So namanje nje seeing iANC as an oppressive regime ukuthi ayisibhekeli nanani akusinto yamanje mfethu. Kudala vele abodaki aba in power yi South Africa okumele babhekele abantu bangababhekeli yabo. Mara ke ugcineni yithi esidecide ukuthi sikhiphane mfethu.
It's going to happen that there's going to be a war soon. Yes, definitely. Not even, we are not saying it to frighten anyone, we're saying it because it's going to happen.